The hidden costs of selling your home in South Africa. What sellers need to know. So, the question is, thinking of selling your home? Great. But before the champagne, let's talk about the costs. Because here's the truth: many South African sellers are blindsided by thousands of rands in unexpected expenses. So today, I am going to be laying it all out for you, the real cost of selling line by line with actual numbers. You're going to want to hear this before you list your property. I'm Trevor Whittaker, a real estate professional right here in good old Cape Town. And my job is to get you prepared, to get you protected, and of course, properly paid. If you're selling or even thinking about it, this breakdown could literally save you from financial shock and, yes, even a heart attack. Let's dive in. Number one, agent's commission. The most obvious and the biggest. Standard commission is usually around 5 to 7% plus VAT. So on a 2 million rand home, that equates to about between 100,000 to 140,000 excluding VAT. Worth every cent if your agent delivers. But it's the first and largest cost to factor in. Now, a warning: beware of agents offering cheap commissions, as trust me, you'll pay for this somewhere along the line. Number two, bond settlement and cancellation penalties. If you have a home loan, the bank requires 90 days written notice. No notice? Well, you pay estimated interest then, and it can sting. Estimated costs up to 25,000 to 35,000 rand. Number three, bond cancellation, attorney's fees. So even if your bond is settled, it still needs to be legally cancelled. That requires an attorney, and it'll cost around 4,000 to 6,000 rand. Keep that up there. Number four, compliance certificates. Oh, these are legal requirements. You can do nothing about these. You need certificates for what, Trevor? For what? Okay, here we go. Electrical, plumbing, beetle in some areas, gas if applicable, electric fence if applicable, solar panels, yes, if applicable, window glazing. Huh? Window glazing for those living in Cape Town, of course. My advice also, a big secret. Determine early on if your home has an asbestos roof, as testing for this is time consuming, my friends, and costly. Together, these can cost between 4,000 to 15,000 plus all those COCs that I've just mentioned, especially if repairs are needed. Number five, municipal clearance. Now, hear this. The municipality requires up to 4 months' rates and utilities paid in advance. Yes, you need this to transfer ownership. What's the typical cost of that? Well, it's between 10,000 and 25,000, depending on your municipality and depending on the history you have. Number six, body corporate or HOA clearance. Are you situated in a complex or an estate? You'll need their clearance as well. That's usually between 2,000 and 8,000, depending on levies and admin fees. Number seven, transfer reimbursements. Now, depending on the agreement, sellers often reimburse buyers for things like rates, levies, occupational rent as well. Now, this could cost a few thousand rand extra. Plan for that. 8. Sundries and admin costs. What am I talking about? Well, think courier, think FICA, documents, think affidavits, lost title deeds. Now, these aren't huge expenses, but can range anywhere from 1,000 to 3,000 Rand. That's pretty common. So, what's the approximate total, Trevor, of all of the stuff you've just mentioned? All right, just to give you an example, for a 2 million Rand property, total selling costs could reach anywhere from 160,000 Rand to 240,000 Rand, and this before you see your net proceeds. In other words, before you can sell your house. That's why information equals power, my friends, and planning ahead protects your sale. So, what you walk away with depends on two things. Number one, the price you achieve, and number two, how well you manage the costs. So, what am I here to do? Well, I'll help you price your home properly, taking all of these costs into account. I will also avoid time wasters. Then I will navigate the costs with you. Also, show you financial avenues to cover or bridge these costs. You say, where am I going to get 240,000 Rand up front? Gotcha. But I can help. Lastly, here, and net the best return with zero shocks. So, if you're thinking about selling in Cape Town, let's chat. I'll give you a no obligation consultation, a full cost estimate based on your property, and of course, a clear plan forward. So, call, message, or email me today. Let's make your next move smart, smooth, and stress free.